Hey there, it's Sonia Miller, speaker, coach, and best-selling author, and I help overworked, underfulfilled women to receive what they most want by unlearning struggle. So today we're going to talk about boundaries, and this video is inspired by a question that came in from one of my students in the Receive course that I'm currently teaching. And I want you to listen carefully because I'm going to be talking about it in a way that's actually quite different. Okay? The question is, how do I guard my space with boundaries while still receiving what I don't want? Now, what might sound confusing at first is, while receiving what I don't want. Somebody might normally think the question would be, how do I maintain my space or have my boundaries while receiving what I do want? But the thing I want to illuminate here or highlight is that in the Receive course, as we unlearn struggle to receive our fulfillment, what we're doing is we are learning how to receive. Most of us have no idea how to receive. What we know, what we've learned, is the struggle that comes from getting, catching, attaining, capturing, conquering, seeking, pursuing. It's a hunter mode of pursuing our goals and dreams. And with that hunter mode is a whole lot of work, a whole lot of fighting, and a whole lot of struggle. But when you learn how to become an amazing receiver, a master receiver, what that means is you start to practice receiving everything that life gives you, rather than being selective, which is I'll receive what I want and I'll resist or fight what I don't want. When we become good receivers, we learn how to do something other than fight, other than struggle. And one of the ways we do that is we learn how to receive what we do want and how to receive what we don't want in a way that liberates us, that allows us to be free, that allows us to feel safe. Yes, you can receive what you don't want and feel safe. So this question is about boundaries, and boundaries are a really important part of experiencing safety. Now, unlearning struggle. Where's the struggle here and how do we unlearn it? Today's less is more tip, because I'm all about unlearning struggle and less truly is more, is this. Your boundaries begin internally. Your boundaries begin internally. Most people, when we think of boundaries, is we try to set up boundaries externally. Barriers, say the right word. What do I say? How do I express my boundary? How do I make sure they honor my boundary? Okay, it's all about them and the outer world. What I want to offer is instead, when you feel like you've got a boundary or when you are receiving something you don't want, like this particular student who's having some issues with her father and her personal space, and her home doesn't feel honored and respected and safe because he's got bills and taxes and things that he can hold over her head, even though they're co-sharing the space, because that's all feeling threatened. And she's practicing receiving that this is showing up in her life. She's receiving what she doesn't want. Her opportunity, and what I'd offer you in this less is more tip of understanding that boundaries are internal, is as life gives you something you don't want, turn within. And understand that every boundary that you may need is because there is a need inside that needs to be met. Many of us have unmet needs. We have needs we didn't even know we had. So today I'd like to reference one of my favorite resources that's really come into my orbit recently. And this is from a book called The Emotionally Absent Mother by Jasmine Lee Corey. And she goes in depth into needs that we all have as children, that when they've been unmet, we carry them into our adulthood. And then we don't know how to meet those needs and take care of ourselves. So a quick overview includes this: the need for acceptance, the need for attention, the need to be valued, the need to be respected, the need to be nurtured, the need for availability, the need for time, the need for safety, the need for rest, and the need for play. So for this student who is receiving some experiences from her father in her living situation that she doesn't want, by turning within and starting to explore what's the need here, what do I need in this situation, and to just listen for the answer, she might discover, I need to feel respected. I need safety. I need to feel valued. It could be something else. But the important thing is by turning within and listening for the need and letting the need be here, then more clarity can come about how to get the need met. And because it comes from within, then the receiving that can come in next is, well, what do I say to my father? How do I express this? You can invite the clarity and the wisdom about how to actually communicate the boundaries, and that she really deserves safety. That need for safety is connected to boundaries. Okay? So while the communicating of the boundaries, there's a million different ways that boundaries have to be communicated, expressed, and there's conversations and dialogues and dynamics in our life. But for today, for the purpose of unlearning struggle around receiving what I don't want in my life, and yet having boundaries, the main idea that I want to offer is remember that boundaries begin internally, and they begin by checking in with what's the need. As you receive the need and you receive the insights that will come around how to get that need met, then communicating the boundaries, then how to have these boundaries honored can come from a place of internal power rather than trying to conquer the outer world, which perpetuates more struggle. All right? So the receiving opportunity for this student, for you if you resonate with this, is receive the right to have needs in this situation. Receive the needs. Listen, turn within. And as you do, the next time when boundaries are being called for, when you're receiving something you don't want, you'll know where to go. You'll know what to do, which is don't worry about what to do out there yet. First check within and then see what you receive. I hope this is helpful in unpacking boundaries and receiving do wants and don't wants. And if at very least it stimulates like, wow, this is a whole new way of looking at how to receive my fulfillment. This possibility of unlearning struggle is a brand new concept. Great, because it's absolutely possible, and amazing manifestations can show up with much greater ease, and the benevolence of life can show itself to you. So if you'd like to learn more, if you'd like to take this idea and bring it to life in your own experience, check out my Receive class. It's a free webinar at receiveclass.com. And if you're inspired and want the support to go deeper, you can also check out receivecourse.com. I hope you like this. I hope it's helpful. If so, please like, share, and subscribe. It helps me reach the people I'm here to serve. And I'll see you on the next video. Have a great day. Bye-bye.